Let's vibe, let's roll, let's get it. Whoa, shawty showing out, throwing on the dance floor. Fashion killer, huh? You don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say or a bitch. What?
Hey you guys, it's Naimahrae and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the fam because we stay lit over here, you feels me? And you're a returning viewer. Hi, how are you guys doing on this lovely day? As you guys can tell by the title of this video, your girl is back with the freaking story time, okay? I feel like I haven't done story times in a minute, okay? But look, y'all, I went through my journal specifically for this story time, and I was like, dang, all this really happened to me? And so be prepared for some more story times. A lot of them is kind of embarrassing. I ain't gonna cap. Like I was an embarrassing however old I was. It was bad, okay? It was bad. Your girl is back, okay, with the High School Crush series part 2. Okay, if you have not seen part 1, okay, if you have not seen part 1, please go watch it before you watch this video, because honestly, this video is not going to make any sense to you if you just start from part 2 and not part 1. So make sure you guys go watch it. I will link it up there and down below. But yeah, this is going to be part 2 of the series. I'm literally going to pick up right where I left off. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble because I don't want it to be super long. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. I think I ended at the end of summer, beginning of junior year of high school. So we had one class together junior year, and like, I don't know, it didn't feel the same as it did like sophomore year. I don't know, maybe it's because like he wasn't new to me. Like it was just the same thing. I don't know. I was kind of like, you know, kind of sort of like trying to move on, but not really. Like, I still really like this man, but I was also like realizing like, Naimah, you can't just be stuck on stupid for him, because like, he don't want you. He don't want you, Naimah. He don't want you. I had started liking somebody else, and me and him had, y'all, that was a mess. That was a whole mess. And I think a story time about that situation is up on my channel too, and I'm gonna link it up there and down below. Me and Blanket, before I continue, Blanket was his name in the last series. Not the last series, the last story time. So I'm gonna keep it consistent just so like nobody gets confused. I don't want to change his name. So Blanket, me and Blanket, we kind of sort of talked often, but not really. And like I said, I was kind of distracted with another situation as well. So it was just kind of like a lot going on. But one night, I do remember I was talking to Blanket, and Blanket wanted to talk about my feelings that I had for him. Now, I do want to say that it was not just me. Blanket was just the type of person that he didn't do feelings. He didn't talk about feelings. Like, it was the same when he was with his girlfriend and everything. He didn't really talk about his feelings. He didn't want to talk about your feelings. He didn't want to talk about nobody's feelings, okay? And so I was very surprised, because he was like, let's talk about it. Like, what do you want to talk about? Blah, 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 blah. And so me and him, we were talking about it, and I think I might have asked him like an idiot, like, why didn't he like me? Like, what is the issue? And y'all want to know what this man said to me? Y'all want to know what he said to me? To Naimahrae? Naimah, who always stay lit, you feels me? You want to know what he said? I'm going to tell y'all what he said, because I wrote it down in my notes right here. Wrote it down. He said that I was boring, and that it would be weird if me and him were to try to date. Now, look here, little blanky blank. Okay, look here. First of all, I do want y'all to know that even though I exhibit a lot of personality on my YouTube channel, it's because I'm talking to a camera. I'm actually like really like kind of shy in person, and I'm like kind of introverted. I'm not super introverted. I like to call myself an ambivert, because like I can kind of be both, but like I get really bad social anxiety, and like the fact that I liked him just did not help. So most of the time that he saw me, I was nervous around him, and I was quiet, and I wasn't really like conversating a lot. A lot of my personality was just kind of shut off because I was so nervous around him, and I was like shy, and I had anxiety and all that. So when he said that, I was just kind of like, but you never know until you try. Like, because I was just like, I felt some type of way when he said that, because I was like, bro, I am not boring. I am definitely not boring. You just haven't unlocked Naimah's personality, because I'm always so freaking nervous around you. So after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a change in my life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And da-da-da-da-da. You know, being all extra and sentimental because I had just got my feelings hurt. Fast forward, we weren't talking like super often. I do know that him and Lily, who was his girlfriend in the last story time. They ended up breaking up, and he was kind of going through it. I knew he was going through it. Why? Because of his kick stories and his posts. Not his kick story. What am I saying, bro? His kick name. You know, I told y'all he would always change his kick name, and then like his post on Twitter and on Instagram. I was just like, okay. Like, I was kind of giving him some space to just like go through the breakup and everything, because I wasn't trying to be nobody's rebound. You know, I still like you, but I don't want to be your rebound. I don't want you to start liking me because you rebounding. You know, I'm trying to make this long term, not like a boom, boom, boom rebound. You feels me? After they broke up as well, I remember that Lily had posted a "to be honest" on her Instagram, and I don't know if anybody remembers when people used to do that. It was like this post and I'll send you like a "to be honest" in your DM or whatever. So me being me, I liked it. I don't even know if I did it like just... No, I did it on purpose. I remember I did it on purpose because I really wanted to know, like, what she was going to say to me. I was like, you know what? I'm going to like this. I just want to know, like, what is she going to say? Like, is she going to be like, oh, you're cool. Oh, you're pretty. Oh, I hate you. You was trying to take my man. Like, what are you going to say? And she sent me this long message in my DM, and she was like, hey, she was like, I know we don't really know each other. She was like, I don't know if you ever thought that I had a problem with you, but I didn't. You're a really great friend to Blanket. I told him he should take you to prom. Like, I see why you are always helping him now, like, with work and everything, because she was in the same class that we were in, like, the year before, because I told y'all she was a year behind us. So, like, she was in the same class we were in, and she was in that class, and that class was hard, okay? It was low-key kind of hard, so I was always helping him, and I think that's why she was kind of feeling some type of way, because, like, why is this girl always talking to you, and blah, blah, blah. But me, like, I was always helping this man, and so she was like, I see why you were always helping him, and blah, 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 blah. It was complete opposite of what I expected. Now, I will say, I do think that she actually probably did have a problem with me at one point, but I guess she just let it go. And by the time she sent that TBH, clearly she had let it go. Because, y'all, that look that she gave me in the cafeteria, look, I ain't never forget that look, okay? I still be thinking about it to this day sometimes. I'd be like, dang, sis really was ready to, like, slap me. Like, oh my gosh. That was that. That was the last, like, our last encounter. And after that, I don't know, I just kind of felt like a sense of, like, I don't know how to describe it, because I was kind of confused, because I was like, she told this man that he should take me to prom? Like, imagine your ex-girlfriend telling you, yeah, I think you should take the girl that was low-key trying to steal you from me to prom. Like, I mean, I'm sure she probably didn't know that, but, like, I just feel like it was really weird. To this day, I don't understand. I don't know what was said to her about me or whatever the case may be, but that's what she sent me. That was that. I found peace within the situation. I was like, great. Now we don't have to mean mug each other in the hallways. I can carry on with my life. So there was that. Then I found out, this is like a few months later, I guess he finally let go trying to fix things with Lily. And he ended up dating one of my close friends' best friends. And I was like, bro, what type of buffoonery is this? Bro, I was so upset. I was so upset. Because I was like, this ain't even right. And I low-key felt bad for my friend, because she was kind of just like in the middle. I was like, did you know that she was dating so-and-so? And she was like, kinda. And I was like, you know, I ain't even gonna press you about it, because it's like, that's your close friend, I'm your close friend, so I know this is an awkward situation for you, okay? So there was that. It did not last that long. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, while he was dating old girl, he definitely started flirting back with me in the class. So I was just like, what's your girlfriend going to think of this? Like, I explicitly remember, is that the right word? Whatever the word is, remember, this man legit, y'all, look, okay, I don't know what he was on. I don't know what I was on. I don't know what anybody was on in high school, okay? You was in high school, things get weird, okay? This man bit my face. Like, I mean, he just, just bit it, just completely. And I was just like, does your girlfriend know that you're biting people's faces? And he just kind of brushed it off. And I was just like, all right, look, don't be having nobody coming after me. Because after the whole situation with Lily, because I was just like, look, I don't have time to deal with your antics and your games, sir. I do not. But like I said, their relationship was very short-lived. I don't know what went down, but clearly it was not anything good, because that girl, she ended up hating that man, and it was kind of awkward, because she definitely expressed that, like, when I was with my friend, who's also her friend, and some other people, she expressed how much she hated him. And it was kind of awkward because everybody else in the car knew that me and him, like, well, not only did they know that I liked him, but they knew that, like, me and Blanket, we was kind of close. And she over here talking about how she want to go key the man car. And I was just like, the car got so silent when she said that, guys. And I was just looking like, and she was just like, I'm just kidding. And I was just like, sis, if only you knew. If only you knew. Anyways, fast forward. Pretty much, we're later on into the school year. My last situation that was happening had ended. I started flirting with this one guy back and forth, like, just kind of for fun. He's getting a story time too. Just wait on it, y'all. Ooh! Y'all. People be doing me dirty, bro. They just be doing me dirty, and it's just so wrong. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. I started flirting with this guy back and forth, and that's literally all we were. We were just like kind of sort of flirt buddies. And it got to the point where people start thinking that we was together. Now, why do these things happen to me? I don't know. But then Blanket started thinking that me and him, like, dang, what can I call the guy that I was flirting with? Mike. He thought that me and Mike were together, and we were not together. And I was like, no, this is not my boyfriend, and blah, blah, blah. And I remember I was telling Mike about it. I was like, bro, like, we gotta chill. Like, you gotta chill, because when you flirt, I flirt back just off of instinct, and, like, it's causing the guy that I like to think that me and you together, and I don't need that in my life. So I don't know why he took that and ran with it. Actually, I do know why he took it and ran with it, because I think he was talking to somebody, or he had a girlfriend or something at another school. And y'all, like I said, I'll have to explain all that in a different story time, because I know y'all like, well, how was you flirting with somebody and he had a girlfriend? Y'all, I promise, it was not intentional. It was not, okay? He had got, like, really, like, kind of upset. Like, when I told him that, he was like, no, because we don't need him thinking that, blah, blah, blah. Because I guess he just didn't want it to, like, get around and to get back to his boo thing or whatever she was to him. And so he literally went up to Blanket one day, like, during lunch, and was like, this is not my girlfriend. Like, she's not my girlfriend. Like, we're not together. And I was just standing there looking at him like, bro, like, you don't have to tell him all of this. I was like, I literally told Blanket myself all the time. I was like, that's not my boyfriend. Please don't say that. And, like, this man went up there himself and that's not my girlfriend, and don't say that, blah, 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 blah. And it was really unnecessary. It was kind of awkward. And, like, I was just like, okay, like, whatever. After that, Blanket definitely did stop, though, kind of with the whole boyfriend thing. After a while, like, it kind of just faded out. I was like, yeah, because that's not what happened. So that's pretty much like junior year. I'm going to fast forward all the way through senior year, because at the end of junior year, I got my first boyfriend. Yes, my first boyfriend. I was a late bloomer. I got my first boyfriend the end of junior year of high school, and we stayed together throughout senior year. And now we're just going to fast forward to freshman year of college. Now, look, y'all, I'm going to be real honest with y'all. Like, I'm going to be very, 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 very honest. I still kind of low-key liked Blanket while I was with my first boyfriend. Now, obviously, this was not something that was very at the front of my head and stuff, because I was in a whole relationship. Like, I literally, like, he was just literally lingering in the background somewhere, because we would talk every now and then because we were friends. But, like, senior year is a busy year for high schoolers. Like, if you are a senior in high school, you know, I mean, it's probably different now because of the pandemic, but everybody has been through that senior year of high school. Prom, you have a job, applying for college, you're ready to graduate. You just have a lot going on. So I was really just focused on getting money and my relationship. That was it. And and getting into college. Freshman year of college, y'all, freshman year of college was not fun for me. I was literally going through it. I had cut my hair, like, literally, like, up to here. It was hella short, trying to go natural, and it did not work out for me. And then, like, I was in a relationship, but I really do not advise anybody going to college with a relationship after the experience that I had. Me and my boyfriend, we went to the same college. He cheated, and now we're back at the story with Blanket, pretty much. So, conveniently, after he cheated, Blanket literally calls me just randomly. Like, I'm in my dorm room with my roommate, and we chilling, And he randomly FaceTimes me and he's like, Naimah, like, where are you at? Like, how do I get to your dorm? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm in Atlanta. I'm trying to come visit you. So literally, like, he comes and visited me just randomly. Did not send no message. I'm on my way. Nothing. Just randomly called me and comes to visit me. And I was just like, okay. Thank God for my roommate, because me and my roommate, we actually went to high school together. She was my best friend. So, you know, like, everything was good. So, like, she had came with me. She knew who Blanket was. So we literally ended up walking around Atlanta. This man took some amazing pictures because at the time he was, like, into photography and everything. And I was just like, okay, like, y'all, when I tell y'all, I was caught very off guard, and I just felt like I looked hit and I was not ready. And I was just like, it was bad. It was so bad. And then on top of that, I was still in a relationship because I, like an idiot, I was a girl who stayed after my boyfriend cheated. Anyways, after he comes to visit, me and him start talking more. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, dang, Naimah, like, you was in a relationship. But if I'm being very honest, my relationship had started becoming very toxic because me and my boyfriend, we would, like, argue a lot because I just didn't trust him. I really don't even know why I was still with him. I really should have just broke up with him after he cheated. I'm still in this relationship, but I'm still talking to Blanket, like, often. Like, we talk like every day after he comes to visit me, right? And y'all, the conversations got very deep and very personal. I'm not gonna say what we was talking about because you know, I don't know if he watches this, shoot, if you watch, hey, but like, I don't want to put nobody's business out there like that, even though it was like a while ago. But the conversations would get like really deep and really personal, and like I could just tell he was not happy in college at all. Like, I mean, he was going through it just like I was going through it, so we was low-key kind of going through it together. So y'all, them conversations was getting deep. Like, I mean, we would stay up. We stayed up one night till probably like 2-3 in the morning, just texting back and forth. Now, why didn't we just call each other? Don't know. But we was just texting back and forth. And the conversation was like super deep. Anyways, sides point. Fast forward. So it comes time to the end of fall semester where I have to move out of my dorm. And Blanket drove a truck. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, can you come help me move out? And he was like, sure, like, I don't have a problem, blah, 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 blah. Just let me know when, and et cetera, et cetera. I was like, cool. A couple days before, he offers to come early, which he could have, but I think I had like a test or something. I don't know. I think I was doing something. I really don't remember. I just know he had offered to come early, and I was like, oh no, like, you can't come today. And I was very adamant about it. I was like, no, you can't come today. And that's because I was spending the day with my boyfriend, you know, my toxic relationship. And so he's texting me and he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna come anyway, and blah, blah, blah. Like, he was just disregarding me, just being like, don't come. And I didn't tell him why. Y'all don't know. I don't know what I was on, okay? Listen, stop judging me, because I feel you judging me through the screen. I just kept telling him, don't come, don't come, don't come. And then my boyfriend sees my phone light up, and he's like, well, I'm heading down there now. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. In reality, Blanket was going to come early because he had a photo shoot, and he was coming to Atlanta for it. And I was already in Atlanta, so he was just like, oh, well, I could just, you know. But my boyfriend saw my phone. He was like, oh, so Blanket's coming to visit you? And I was like, no, he's not. It's fine. No. Because by this point, my boyfriend did not like Blanket. But yeah, so I was very adamant, and I was like, just don't come. Like, I guess, like, I know text doesn't have tone, but I guess because of the fact that I was very, very adamant, like, he got the message, was like, okay. And so he didn't even help me move out because, like, he ended up being busy on the actual day that I wanted to move out. And y'all, that was just a mess. Like, I low-key feel like I messed up when I was telling him don't come all extra because I was trying to save my toxic relationship, okay? Like, I was being stupid. Anyways, because after that, we did not talk. Like, we did not speak to each other. So we stopped talking for like probably all the way to like the end of February, maybe like beginning of March. Like, it was somewhere in that area. I just know we had stopped talking for like a little bit after the whole thing that happened with me moving out for fall semester. And that was like mid-December. So he randomly sends me this message one day, right? Just know that it was like a really, really sweet message. And it was pretty much saying like, I love you, and like I should say it more often, and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, why did you send me this? Like, I pretty much asked him, I was like, why did you send me? Like, okay, cool. And he was like, it was for my own personal reasons. And I was like, okay. It was very weird. Like, because the message, like, I wish I could show you guys, but I just feel like that's too much. I really do. It was just talking about how, like, if you have somebody in your life that's, like, still checking on you, even though, like, you don't answer them and you treat them like crap sometimes, pretty much, like, you should love and cherish them, because it's really hard to find somebody like that in this world. That's pretty much what the message said. And then he put that he loved me afterwards. And I was like, okay, like, but it was just like one of those messages that I felt like you send to, like, a significant other, like your partner, not a friend. But I guess it was just the way it was worded and said that was very very questionable. Okay, after that, I finished out the semester, and then summertime came up, and I had to go home with him. Well, not with him, but, like, we were from the same area, so, like, I had to go home. And for you guys to figure out what happened over the summer, you gotta stay tuned for part 3. So let me know when you want part 3 down in the comments down below, okay? You feels me? And like I said, I'll have it uploaded sooner rather than later if you guys really want it, because this one came definitely a lot later. What? Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media, which is always in the description box down below, at naimahrae. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it didn't seem rushed, and I hope it wasn't too long, because I think my phone is running out of storage, and I had low-key, like, filmed half of this video earlier, and it deleted, and I was hurt, okay? I was hurt. So I really hope that it didn't seem rushed this second time around, because I really just didn't want it to cut me off again. Anyways, with all that being said, because that was kind of irrelevant, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
I want a chick that grind on a 9 to 5. Oh, she in them college books trying to get a rise. But tonight, I'm just trying to have a good time.